that so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When the rockets' red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
Now McClement in deep again for Drake. Wide open in front. Stepniak shoots. He scores! What a play, and Stepniak ties the game with his 8th of the year. 5th goal of the last 7. What a play.
Yeah, this is a great forechecking by Dallas Drake. The turnover. The Oilers should have had this puck over out of the zone. Ended up turning it over. Look at this. It should have been out. It was kept in right there. Good hustle by Dallas Drake, and no one picked up anybody in the slot area. Look at how open Stepniak is, and he's able to just fire that between the pads of Morrison. So Stepniak scores his 8th of the season. The Blues tie this at 1, and we've only played 6 minutes of hockey in this game.
Well, when Craig McTavish was talking about sloppy play, perhaps there's an illustration, Bernie. You can't leave any player. Now this side for Chayanek. Back to Young. One-timer, rebound, they score! I think Tkachuk got it as it squirts through the legs of Morrison, and the Blues get a power play goal, and it's 2-2.
Morrison gave up 5 goals against the Minnesota Wild on Friday night, and this one here I think he'd like to have back, as this shot from the point went through his pads. And here's a look from the overhead here. Watch how this puck goes right through his pads, sneaks through Keith Tkachuk right behind there to chip it in to the empty net. But this is where a goaltender has got to squeeze those pads together. You can't get beat from a shot way out there. So Keith Tkachuk will get credit for the goal. I don't think it would have went across if he wouldn't have been there. So it's a power play goal for the Blues, and we're back to tied 2-2.
And Morrison was pulled the other night after a couple of periods against Minnesota. The Oilers have pulled their starting goalie 10 times this year, twice in the last 3 games. And they're doing it again.
Yeah, well, I can't say I blame Craig McTavish. I mean, that's 4 shots for the Blues, and although the Stepniak goal right in the center of the slot is where he got the opportunity, but I don't think that, obviously, Craig McTavish not very happy as this puck went through his pads again. Both these shots that the Blues have scored on this afternoon have gone through his pads.
So but 4 of their last 5 road losses have been either in a shootout or overtime, so they have points. Here's a shot on goal. Rebound, Stepniak fires it. He scores! Stepniak, his 2nd today. Right through the legs, and the Blues have their first lead of the afternoon.
Well, right now, Chris Pronger right now is in conversation with the linesman, and I don't know why either, because this was an icing, John. Pronger went back, and when he played the puck, it was icing, and then all of a sudden they waved it off after he went to touch it. And the Blues ended up keeping the puck in. But look at this. This was an icing. The referee had it, so the linesman had it up. He played it, and then you see how Chris Pronger looked up. He just threw it over there. The Blues ended up keeping it, and right there they score on the play. The Stempniak with his second, and I think that's why Chris Pronger is asking the question, because I don't know why it was waved off when it was, but it's a break, and the Blues, Lee Stempniak scores his second of the night, his 9th of the season, and the Blues take out their first lead of the game.
And the Oilers might get a penalty for arguing. I believe they will. McClement and Jackman will get the assists on the goal. And let's see what happened on that play.
Well, here it is right now. Chris Pronger knew that this was going to be an icing. And then when he plays it, he just flipped it away because he knew it was an icing. And I don't understand why it was waved off at the end either. But the Blues took advantage of that situation, and Stempniak was able to fire another goal, a third of the day, that went through the goaltender's pads, although this is a different goaltender.
And Harvey and Smith flips it ahead. Horkoff, shorthanded, and a save by Sanford, and a penalty called on Weidman for a hooking, as Horkoff nearly had the Oilers' 12th shorthanded goal this year.
Well, what great speed by Horkoff, and what a nice play by Ryan Smith. You see, there's the double. Look at the speed of Horkoff, and that's a great save by Sanford. There's penalty against Scott Young right there for the hook to the midsection. And what a job there by Sanford to hold his ground there and then find that puck as it fell into the crease.
And I think you saw some blood on the nose of Horkoff. On 3, McClement for Drake toward the goal, and they score! Tipped in! The Blues' first shot of the period, and they take a 4-3 lead. I don't know if that hit Tkachuk or McClement or what, but it goes in, and the Blues are back on top.
Can you believe it, John? Wow. The first shot of the period, there's only 3:36 remaining in this third period. A 3-on-2 rush, and the shot from the left wing boards. Let's see what it hit. Let's see if it was deflected. I don't even think it was deflected. I think that it looks like McClement even missed it from that angle. Let's see if he touched it. Let's see if he reaches behind. Yeah, he may have deflected it. And Markkanen didn't see it, but it's in the net, and the Blues have a 4-3 lead.
If McClement gets it, it'll be his 4th of the year. Takes an elbow from Horkoff, and Horkoff plays it back of the goal, but Beckman recovers. And then he's taken off the play. Horkoff out high. Look out! Oh, what a save by Sanford on Pronger. What a save, his best today.
That was a wicked drive from the right point. Chris Pronger got himself into position, and he got a good pass to one time, and boy, was that ever a good save by Sanford. But take a look at this again. The Oilers getting the puck in the corner. Horkoff with the pass, and look at Pronger step into that one. That one was well over 100 miles an hour, I guarantee you that, as he got all of that one, and what a save by Sanford.
And the Oilers win the draw. Pronger again, and that shot up high hits something in the Blues counter. And Horkoff works through center. In overtime, Horkoff scoops it in. Oh, what a glove save! A repeat by Sanford. And this one on Dvorak.
Boy, what a nice save again. Sanford, we keep talking about how sharp he is, how square he is, but what a nice play by Horkoff. Look at this nice little dish pass there as Dvorak went through the middle, but what a save there again by Sanford. He's able to get his glove hand up there and make the save. But look at this nice little dish here. Right here, boom. And then the quick wrist or backhander, and what a save. Wow.
2 game savers for Sanford in overtime. 3:10 shootout procedure. Each club will get 3 shots. And whoever has the most goals will win. If not, we go to a sudden death shootout.
And I'm expecting it's probably going to be McClement and Stempniak and Weidman, because that's what we've seen already.
And McClement this year is 2 for 2 in shootouts. Here's Gene McClement. And a save by Morrison.
Well, McClement has scored 2 goals on that same shot. one in a real penalty shot and one in a shootout. We tried to go low to the blocker side, but Morrison way out there got that one with his blocker, so the Oilers have the chance to take the lead. It'll be Ales Hemsky that gets the first shot for the Oilers.
And he's 4 for 10. Hemsky on Sanford. Sanford way out. And what a glove save! He made 2 great glove saves in overtime and a brilliant glove stop there.
I think that should show everybody in the league that you don't try to beat Sanford over his glove side, because what a save there. Hemsky tried to go up, didn't get it high enough, and look what I've got in my glove. So Keith Tkachuk gets the second shot this time for the Blues.
Morrison really challenged Bernie on that first shot. I would wonder if a deke might be the better play here.
I would say yes.
Tkachuk on the shootout. And he shot it, another save by Morrison. Both times they tried to go stick side.
Yeah, there I think Tkachuk missed his shot there. I think he was trying to go 5-hole here, John. At least the way he shot it was right on the ice, so I would believe that he was trying to go in between the pads. Yeah, and he didn't get it in the right spot there, so another big save for Morrison. Now it's Ryan Smith for the Oilers.
3 goals in the shootout this year. He had a penalty shot goal this year. Here's Ryan Smith. And he tried that Jokinen move, that one-handed move that Jussi Jokinen used this year against Detroit. That's a fancy move that actually Peter Forsberg first used in the '94 Olympics and won a gold medal for Sweden.
Yeah, and it just doesn't have enough of a reach there, and you can see the whole net was covered. The splits by Sanford, and a beautiful save there. Dennis Weidman now 1 for 3. He gets the third opportunity for the Blues.
Let's see if he uses that little pump fake move. Here he comes, there it is, and he scores! Dennis Weidman! And the Blues take a lead as Weidman, he just curls that leg back, the fake shot, and he goes to the backhand.
Well, that's exactly it. He always puts the fake in. This is what Stunner said. This is what freezes the goaltender. What a beautiful move and a great goal. And now it's going to be Pisani who has to score to keep the Oilers in this shootout.
He's 3 for 5. He has to score. Here he comes on Sanford. And a glove save, and the Blues win it in a shootout 1-0. And they win the game 5-4.
Well, if anybody deserves it, it's Sanford, because he was absolutely outstanding in the third period as the Oilers outshot the Blues. And Dennis Weidman, you give him credit. And what a big win here for the Blues. Lee Stempniak, our Bud Light player of the game, he had 2 goals in regulation. And we obviously have got to give credit to, as I said, Sanford and Weidman, as we get a look at the game-winning goal by Weidman. And what a great move this. So this is the save, first of all, by Sanford off Pisani, as he came in, tried to go high to his glove side there, did not get it high enough, and what a nice save there by Sanford. And here's again the look at the game-winning goal here in the shootout. The fake by Weidman, and then to his backhand, a beautiful move. And he's got such great moves, Weidman, and the Blues win a big one here in Edmonton.